Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Today, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, Deion's son, Shedeur Sanders.
There's a lot to like about this young quarterback, and of course, we're going to have to wait and see. Can he take advantage of this opportunity in front of him? But he has not been shy. He says, I know I can play at this level. I know that I can lead an NFL franchise, and we're going to get a shot to see it here, and I'm excited to see what he can do. You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 25 yards, the pickup there. It's a Browns first down.
That's what they call a big dagger route. It's about 10, 15 yards where you just round off your outside foot and rip into the middle of the field, and they executed it to perfection, and they're able to move the chains.
Now a handoff to Ford. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
On play action, Shedeur. Throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You can just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Shedeur. Taking off.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face third down. To throw is Sanders. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
I think it's safe to assume that is not how they envisioned that third down play call going, and Now after going backwards, it's going to bring up 4th down.
Fourth down, Dustin Hopkins now for the Browns field goal. This from 30 yards out. Hopkins' kick is good. And the Browns will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy, but really, it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback for the Vikings.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
And he's fouled up after a gain of a yard.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do. Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I tell you, after the game, he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
On 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. As Shador on 1st down. Now, here comes the screen to Ford. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Browns with the advantage. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Start of the 2nd. Browns in control of the football. From the gun, it's Sanders. They've got it 2nd down and less than a yard. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
The Browns, 1st down.
A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down, Cleveland.
This is really well executed here, and you see this in so many offenses around the league. Like, these slant routes are either built in or what they call hot routes or sight routes. The receiver sees the blitz, and they break their route off. It gives an easy target for the quarterback, and it gives great opportunity for run after catch.
And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the Vikings 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. A run straight ahead, that's 4. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain there of 15. It's a Browns first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession, using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
From the shotgun, give to Full. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. That's Andrew Van Ginkel in on the tackle. From the 20, here's 2nd and 4. Sanders, little pop pass here. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Oh, man. Guys, you can do better.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's 4. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, 4. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end. And they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Dustin Hopkins now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns are out to a 10-0 lead.
Browns 10, Vikings nothing.
Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. He's going to tuck it and go.
That play had sack written all over it. So that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
That's good for the Vikings. 1st down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll put Addison in motion. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looks like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
Down and 9.
Third down and 9. Throwing again is McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
It's a pickup of
A
46
big
yards.
play for Minnesota.
That's good.
Pickup of 46 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
To the air once more is McCarthy. First down throw there is incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. He's going to keep it himself. And he will get into the end zone. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Just a great way to finish off the drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. The kick is good. And the Vikings will score. As he kicks this one away. He'll start at the 4. Stop at 25. The drive will begin there. Browns offense and Jerome Ford getting set to take over once more. They had that field goal in the opening drive, the touchdown last time they had it. 2 drives, 2 scores, and here's drive 3. He'll open this drive on the ground with Ford. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. From the 25, here's second down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Yard gain on the play. And it's
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7. Sanders will throw it. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And that is incomplete.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short, bomb, punt. I do love 3rd and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
Fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense are now ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
2nd and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. This one not quite on target. Too much, and one falls incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. This one complete right side. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, as they'll discuss what's to come. It's 4th down, looming. Here's Ryan right now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now Shador to his tight end Njoku. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. On the handoff, Ford. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. That's Mekhi Blackman there for the stop.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Sanders to throw. Got it. Now we get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now, Sanders. Going deep downfield for Judy. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 38 yards. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. Dustin Hopkins on now for the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return is Rodgers. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First and 10.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
He'll get about 2. Parsons Messenger there on the stop.
48-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here we go. 3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings.
For the Vikings.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
17-yard line.
The Browns offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by 4. And that one is going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now it's Sanders. There's a short throw caught by Njoku.
To number 85, David Njoku. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
Third down, 3 to go. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
A give to Ford on the zone read. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Great job there by the defensive lineman. You can see, Mike, why he is one of the best interior players in the entire league, using his strength and his speed to get through into the backfield, take the running back down for a loss.
From the gun, it's Shador. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. A pickup of 44 yards.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
They'll run a toss play, and it's 4. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Loss of 2.
When you have a linebacker that can cover this much ground, Mike, I mean, what an advantage for a defense. Watch his ability to not only pursue this ball and stretch it out wide, but then to secure the tackle and take him down for a loss.
To throw is Sanders. He'll step up and run.
Shador Sanders on the scramble. Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
5-yard line.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal. At the 8-yard line.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be 4. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
On 3rd and goal, Sanders. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Jerry Jeudy. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point.
The Browns
Go
will
for
line
2.
up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Vikings 7.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. On the return is Rodgers. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now McCarthy. He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. The Browns say they have it, and they do.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch. But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
On the zone read, here's Sanders to keep it. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense, and I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Open man is Johnson. He's got him. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Johnson. A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And it's complete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Dustin Hopkins on now for the field goal. This will be from 42 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Browns have run out to a 24-7 lead.
Dustin Hopkins.
So Hopkins now following the main field goal. Back out to send it away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. Whoa. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Now comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. On the give, it's Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
They run it once more with Jones. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
34-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
But it's not enough. You better release them, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on that. Somebody got it for it.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. And McCarthy's going to get down and pick up the 1st down. Good, smart play with the slide by J.J.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the 1st down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
They'll put Addison in motion. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll take off again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
When you're game planning during the week for a mobile quarterback like this, on every down, you have to have somebody to account for him. You can see why here. He's able to escape the pocket, turn into a runner, and he can take every play and make it a big play.
And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
That's good.
11 yards as they move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
To the air once more, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the 4th quarter.
They'll look to throw for it with McCarthy. This one caught by Felton. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
4 yards. It's 4th and goal.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. This has been quite the drive 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. Justin Jefferson, touchdown Vikings. Riker down, on for the extra point. It's up.
Score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
The Browns offense and Shedeur Sanders getting set for their next possession. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They give it, and it's 4. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. Again, it's 4. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They go with the rookie out of Ohio State, Quinshawn Judkins. He is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They bring Judy in motion. The run straight ahead, that's 4. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack, and I think these last 2 plays are a great example why.
On 3rd down, here's 4. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. From a little further back, Here's 2nd and goal. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.